and we're back with another skating tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to do spread eagles. Now spread eagles are one of my favorite moves, so I'm really excited about bringing this to you. Today we're going to be doing inside spread eagles. It's a little bit easier than the outside one, but we are going to need some pretty good turnout in our legs. So first we're going to head to the wall and I'll show you a couple stretches you can do to help with that turnout. Okay, so we've got the wall here to help us. Now the first thing we're going to do is put our hips towards that wall. We're going to turn our toes out away from the wall. You can kind of hang onto the wall here like I'm doing. Now if you don't have very flexible hips, that's fine. You can start with just a little turnout. But we want to work on pushing those heels towards the wall so we get a nice flat position with our skates. You don't want to have your butt hanging out towards the wall, so try and tuck those muscles under so you have a nice flat position with your body. For our next stretch, it's just about the opposite. We're going to put our feet far away from the wall in a semicircle with our toes turned out as much as possible. We're then going to press our hips towards the wall, which is going to give us a nice stretch through the front of our hip area. So the next thing we're going to do while we're still here at the wall is a little semicircle with our feet. So we're going to turn our feet out into that open position with one toe against the wall. We're going to try to rock around, having one foot following the other until the other toe hits the wall. So we're just going back and forth. You're going to have to keep those quads strong, your glutes strong, your core strong, and try to make a little half circle, one toe to the other toe, so you get used to one foot following the other foot around the ice. Okay, so we've been on the wall, we've done some stretching, we've worked on having one foot follow the other foot around a semicircle. Now let's try that out here on the ice. I'm going to start in a T position. As you can see, I'm going to follow this curling circle around. I'm going to put my lead hand in front of me, whichever one goes with the same toe that's leading, and my following hand behind me. I'm just going to give myself a little push off that back leg. Try and turn my foot so it follows the other one around it. You're going to have to really engage your adductors and your quads. We can do that the other way as well. So again, I'm starting in a T position. I'm going to give myself a little push and my feet are going to follow each other around the circle. When executing this move, make sure that your feet, your heels are on the same circle. So you don't want your heels pointing in different directions. You're not going to be able to hold this position very long. So make sure that the following heel points directly at the leading heel. Now, one of the really common mistakes I see people do all the time is they go through this move with their knees bent. And that usually just means you need to work on getting more turnout in your hips. And we really don't want to bend our knees unless it's a stylistic thing for a program. But you want to be able to do this move with your knees straight. So to do that, again, you're going to pull up through those quads, really engage your glutes, so you get that strong, lifted position in this spread eagle. One more note about your posture. You want to have your shoulders really lifted and square to your hips. You don't want to be slumped forward, you don't want to be twisted, so keep that tall, elevated, square position. You will sometimes see a skater turn their shoulders towards the direction of travel. This is either done as an artistic move or it's done to help a skater open up their circle a little bit more. Okay, so once you have mastered the spread eagle from a standstill like we were just working on, we want to be able to enter it with some motion. So to do that, we're going to start with a hockey glide. Now, if you saw my pivot tutorial, you'll have seen how to do a hockey glide there. If you haven't checked that out, you can check out the link up above to watch that pivot tutorial. So we're going to start with that hockey glide. I'm going to go counterclockwise. I'm starting with my left foot in front. I'm just going to glide into it in that hockey glide position. And then I'm going to take my left foot and open it up behind me. Now when you change your position from the hockey glide position to the spread eagle, that left foot is just kind of sliding across the ice. You don't want to dig your edges in or your foot's going to get stuck. So you want to just go from that forward hockey glide position to sliding it across, rotating it open into that spread eagle position without digging your edges again. Once again, it is in a hockey glide position, and this foot just slides across the ice and opens it up so it follows your right foot around. Now, once you start doing this spread eagle with some speed to it, you're going to want to work on pushing your hips forward inside your circle. So you're not perfectly straight anymore, but your hips come in. Let me show you what that's going to look like with a little bit of speed. So you're going to push those hips forward. You can see that my hips are on the inside of the circle. This is going to give you the ability to do a longer spread eagle, a bigger spread eagle with a lot more power. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Of course, if you liked it, give us a thumbs up, and I look forward to reading all your comments in the section down below. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you can see all the videos when they come out. And until next time, I have a video right here, which I think you'll enjoy.